Welcome to a video from thedigitallife.com, and in this video I'm going to look at my new sound collection for the Korg Modwave, Modwave Native and Modwave Mark II. This is the Roland collection based on some classic Roland synths and Roland sounds, and I've created these by listening to various Roland synths and sort of modelling them using my ear and using some of the techniques from those synthesizers. So we've got JP, a set for the JP, like the JP8, for Jupiter 8. We've got a Juno selection and a JX selection that makes based on the JX3P, which I had a few years ago, and I kind of wish I hadn't got rid of it. So I've recreated some of those sounds. So some of them are using authentic recreations I can, some of them are just inspired by it. So I'm going to go through this collection of sounds, and these are a free download from thedigitallife.com. Now, the first one I started there, this is a good example of one that is not as authentic as some of the others. So this one started out as a stab sound from the Jupiter 8, which I then messed about with the envelopes and then created this sort of effect, which is the motion sequencer on the Modwave controlling that. And then you can use the chaos effects to add a bit of movement to it, changing the filter length and the resonance. And of course, if you don't want that, you can also try it with the sequencer. Now I'm controlling this Modwave Native from an actual Modwave, but this works with Native and all the versions of it. So that was called Seq Stabs. So let's have a look at some of the others. This one is 2 GX3Ps to make a string and brass patch. So that's 2 programs, and all the programs are included in these downloads as well. We've got one I call Polysaw. Sawtooth sound. We've got a couple of basses in here. We've got this 80s bass from the Jupiter 8. This one is called Aged, and this one includes some randomness to create the effect of a synth that's sort of aged and a bit wobbly. I actually got that one inspired by one of the Roland Cloud collection of the Jupiter 8 as well. And this is a nice little trick on this one, is you hear the delay coming in on the LFO, and that's because you can combine the LFO with an envelope so that the envelope introduces the modulation later. Nice little trick that. That works quite well with the arpeggiator as well. We've got some nice strings. Got the traditional Jupiter brass sound. Got some bells. Got some lead sounds on here as well. Mono effect and another old synth modelled. Have a look at here, you can see that everything's kind of moving it. The electricity wave on the Modwave is a sawtooth, but with some various effects or modulations on it, and I'm using that to kind of create that slight wobble effect with it. got some design for arpeggiating. This one kind of inspired me, sort of Jan Hammer, Miami Vice type thing, used in the background with a synth guitar lead, kind of gave me that effect. So it's got a bit of on the envelope. There's a slight on the amp envelope. There's a slight delay on it coming in, so a slight slope to it that gives it that kind of effect. I've got a lead to go with that kind of poly sound. And we've got a brass sound. This came from the Roland Cloud version of the Jupiter 8 as well. So it was a brass sound with pulse width. A couple more ring modulation type ones. Quite a few of these as well have all got different settings on the controllers as well. I don't think this one has, but quite a few, so check those out as well. Check out the controllers as you're going through them. This is the one I demonstrated at the beginning. This is called Seq Stabs. So this is where I've took the motion sequencer to introduce the effect, and you can see the sequencer there that's doing the effects on there, and then the filter's being slightly altered by the motion sequencer. But where this gets more interesting is you can use the chaos pad to change the release time and some resonance as well. This one is a nice slow pad. It comes in to give you that with the string sounds on there, using two different oscillators to give you a bit of variation on the sawtooth. I've got another lead sound. This is a soft lead sound. With mod controls, there's a bit of DG on this one. So you can have quite a bit of DG on this one. Another string pad. And some more strings. Sync lead. Gonna have one of them. And a unison sound using brass. Another unison lead. Now moving on to the Juno section. These are mod after the Juno. I used the Juno 60 Cloud plugin to sort of get myself into the groove of the Juno mode. And this one is straight from the Cloud version. This one is the electric piano sound on the Juno. And a modelled acoustic piano on the Juno. Again, these is what you would have done at the time when you had these synths to try and create real sounds, because that's what people wanted back in there. There you go, that was a piano. I put a bit of effects on it to give it a bit more interest. Some strings. pad with resonance. And another stringed model from the Juno 60. Another one there, that's pulse pad. Now move on to the JX series. I use the JX 3P model on the plugin on the Roland Cloud to create some of these sounds. Plus I used to have a JX 3P, so I kind of remember the sound of it. Some of these first ones are ones I've sort of created. Sort of based off memory and parameters and that kind of thing, and then the later ones are actually based on the presets. So let's filter one. Got a nice slow pad. Okay, these next ones are based on the actual presets on the JX 3P. So we've got the brass 1. Add a bit of effects on there, and brass 2. This is harpsichord. Quite difficult to recreate this one actually, so it's not as clean as I would have liked, but you can have this one anyway. Lead sync from one of the presets. The string one from the presets. Which is the one I remember using an awful lot. And another one just with slightly more effects. You can take these and layer these as well. String 2 is another preset. And then we've got synth brass, one of the presets. And synth brass 2. And one of my favourite ones is the vibraphone. Sounds pretty good with the arpeggiator, that one as well. And then to finish off, we've got a couple of extra ones. This is a stab. And some strings and pulse wave. And we've got some then to finish off, we've got strings and brass. So you want to try these out, download them from digitallifestyle.com, musictech.digitallifestyle.com. Then get the zip file, open the zip file, and then you can just import it from here. It imports as a bundle. Like that. There's the Roland bundle, and you can import those straight in, and you can use them on your Modwave. I've got some other collections available: DW8000, Poly 6, MS2000, WaveStation M1. I'm working some others, Vector Synthesis one. Oh, there's a PPG set available as well. I'm also working on some ARP type sounds, so lots more to come. I also got some great tutorials as well on working with the Modwave. So thanks for watching this video. Go and check them out, download them.